Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God,
justice for all.
justice for all. On a roll call, please.
Mayor Piper,
Here.
Alderman Potter,
Here.
Alderman Bernard,
Here.
Alderman Law,
Here.
Alderman Turner,
Here.
Alderman Torlina, Alderman Pellerito.
Here.
You have a quorum, ma'am.
Thank you. I do not think that we have Pastor Les Johnson on. I didn't see anybody else calling in. Announcements, I have none. Committee reports, I don't think we have any HOAs on because I think it's just us. Planning and zoning, John?
P&Z met on November 5th, and we only had one item on the agenda, and it was a request for the vacation of a portion of the old highway end right away, and it was approved by P&Z. I am guessing that we're having, I think Lewis told it that we're going to have a meeting in December, so.
Yes, yes. Mhm. Okay, park board, Jason?
Park board was canceled.
Okay. Tree board, Gary Torlina?
Tree board meeting is canceled.
Okay. We don't need to do A and F because I don't see any public. Development Review Board, Mike?
Didn't meet. We didn't meet.
Yeah, I don't think we've had any.
I met last.
No, not-
Yeah. For the little
Right,
vacuum thing.
for the gas station. for
Yeah.
the Gas station car wash. City Image Advisory Committee, Karen?
We have not met.
And have there been any other reports, any other meetings? This isn't a meeting, but I did go to it was a grand reading of Lowe's about a week or so ago. And I haven't really noticed a lot of changes. They made some changes in their store. It's one of the best performing stores in their region and everything. They even had one of their vice presidents there, which was a woman, and quite a few people that came from all over the be a part of it. And it was kind of cool. We had 3 employees that have been there since day one, since it opened, and they're still working there. So that was kind of neat. And they were all excited about it. And you'll see later on our agenda, we have a resolution. They did give both the Wentzville Fire Department and the Lake St. Louis Police Department these really nice smoker grills, because they said they know both of them, they work long hours, and they, if they wanted to be making some food, to eat and that they wanted to donate that. So I told Chad, we're waiting to see who the expert barbecuer is in the police department, and we can head over there. But that was something nice.
It's not burned at.
And then the other event, it was virtual, although some people did come in person, was the annual Veterans Day ceremony in Veterans Memorial Park. I thought it really was a nice little ceremony. We had speakers, we had the color guard, Gary was there. And it was, even though it was small, it still was a nice event. And it's on their Veterans Committee's Facebook page, and then they were live streaming it. Now, I did hear some people say it was a little hard to hear with the video, but I guess you could maybe just try to turn your volume up on your computer. But I appreciate the Veterans Committee for putting that together. It meant a lot to people to at least have something, even if they weren't there in person. Public hearings, we have none. Calendar, Paul?
Don't see him.
You're muted, Paul.
Take care of that first and then, okay, now I'm on the counter. So I think everybody knows, and I think people said the park board and the tree board meeting is canceled. It's on the calendar, but Darren took it off today. So that meeting tomorrow is canceled. Along with the Board of Adjustment meeting, that got canceled. That was scheduled for Thursday. We've got 3 weeks between now and our next meeting, which is December 2nd. So that means Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving falls in this period. So City Hall is closed Thursday and Friday on the 26th and 27th. And then let's see. Our next meeting is actually December 7th. So it's 3 weeks from tonight. And I think there is a Planning and Zoning Commission on the Thursday, December 3rd. Louis, do you have any items on that agenda?
Louis, you're
Not
muted,
you.
Louis.
He's muted.
Yeah, that's the first meeting, the first public hearing for the development code and zoning map update.
Oh, duh.
That's the only item on the agenda.
Okay, thanks, Louis. That's it, Mayor.
Okay, thank you, Paul. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes from the November 2nd, 2020 regular meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda as stated below?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Those opposed? I have no appointments. Public comment. I know Donna received an email from a woman that is taking a position with Meridian, and maybe she's on. Is that
I'm
you
on.
with? Okay, yes.
Yes, that's me.
Please just state your name and address for the record.
Okay. My name is Angela Carra. Where I live, my address where I live, or my business address?
I don't know. I guess your business address.
Okay. It's 17900 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Forestdale, Missouri, 63348. And I am the new Government and Community Affairs Manager for Meridian Waste. I just wanted to introduce myself, and I was hoping I'd be able to catch you guys in person, but it is what it is. So I'm
Right.
open to any comments, any concerns, and I hope that you reach out to me if you do have any.
Well, we really appreciate that, and thank you for calling and introducing yourself. I think recently we have not really received emails or phone calls, and I think typically George hears even if we don't hear, and so that must mean you guys are doing the right thing. And I know there was a period there where there's some missed routes and things like that, and it seems like that's been taken care of. And we really do appreciate the workers being there all the time. I know when everything was shut down, they were still out there, and that had to be kind of scary,
Yeah.
picking up everyone's trash and being around all of that. So let your workers know we do appreciate what they're doing every day, especially in these times.
Will do.
Yeah, we imagine they're working overtime with all the leaves and stuff because they've been a little late picking up yard waste, but they pick it up. But we figured they've been overworking it.
Well, I think that they do have, we've had a handful of drivers that have been out for COVID, so they probably have multiple drivers doing multiple routes.
Yeah. Well,
that
haven't
may be a
missed-
little,
Yeah, they haven't missed it. They were just a little later than usual, but we figured they were just busy.
yeah.
I hope they feel better.
Yeah, we're hoping to have everyone back on board. But, you know, I think this may carry on for a little bit.
Yeah, that's one thing with jobs where people are in close proximity to each other. There's that risk.
Right.
But thanks again, and we will reach out to you as we have questions. And like I said, I think haven't heard anything in a while, so it must be going good because our residents aren't afraid to tell us if they miss
Good.
a pickup.
That's good to hear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Is there anyone else on for public comment? I don't think I saw anyone else. No, don't think so. Okay. I will close public comment. We have no tabled items. We have no old business. Under new business, do I have a motion for the first reading of bill number 4379 in title only?
Motion for the first reading of bill number 4379 in title only.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Donna, could you read the bill, please?
Bill number 4379, an ordinance to adopt a budget revision for the city of Lake St. Louis's budgets for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2020 and ending June 30th, 2021.
Motion for the second reading of bill number 4379 in title only.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Donna, could you read the bill again, please?
Bill number 4379, an ordinance to adopt a budget revision for the city of Lake St. Louis's budgets for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2020 and ending June 30th, 2021.
Motion.
Second.
We lost.
I'm assuming.
Oh, motion to accept the second reading and assign the next ordinance number.
Second.
On a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Potter,
Aye.
Alderman Bernard,
Aye.
Alderman Law,
Aye.
Alderman Turner,
Aye.
Alderman Torlina,
Aye.
Alderman Pellerito.
Aye.
Motion passes. Ordinance 4166.
Do I have a motion for the first reading of bill number 4380 in title only?
Move for first reading of bill number 4380 by title only.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Donna, could you read the bill, please?
Bill number 4380, an ordinance of the city of Lake St. Louis, Missouri, authorizing and directing the submission of a ballot proposition to the qualified voters of the city of Lake St. Louis, Missouri, to consider imposing a local use tax at the same rate as the local sales tax of the city of Lake St. Louis, Missouri, for purchases from out-of-state vendors that exceed a total of $2,000 in a year.
Move for
Mayor,
second
can I
reading.
jump in on this? Can I jump in on this real quick? Matt Ray's on the line.
Yeah.
You may want to talk to him about the wording in the bill because he tweaked it and I think it accomplishes what Mike Potter was concerned. Gives us some flexibility with the way the money could be spent in the event that an internet sales tax someday is adopted. Matt, can you talk about your thought there for the word change?
Sure. We did a slight tweak to the language. Originally, the language said something to the effect of, in order to fund new jobs for the police department or something along those lines. And we did a slight tweak there to change it to permit funding. It's a tweak, but I think it indicates that essentially you can use this money for funding the police, but you can also use it for things beyond that. Whereas before, in my mind, the connotation was that it was to be only used for the police. So we did that to make sure that we could fund the police, but also to use this money for other obligations in the event that we had an excess of funds.
So basically, there's nothing in here that says that it has to go to police at all.
No,
I think
don't
it
read
says
it.
that if, yeah, go ahead, Paul.
It says, I think it locks us into at least to hire those 4 officers if the funds are available. Do you agree with that, Matt?
Yes. What I think it does is it locks you in there, but it also permits you to use additional money beyond what you're doing with those officers for general obligations.
But wouldn't it permit you not to use it for officers as well?
In other words, to take the money and use it for something entirely different and not to fund the police? I don't think so, because you're putting it right out there for everybody to see.
Yeah, I read it that we would at least hire 4 officers. Obviously, it depends on the income coming in, but that's kind of how I read it.
As long as the wording is there that, like you said, permits. I think that's what you said, Matt.
Correct.
You know, I mean, I don't have the wording right in front of me now, but as long as it's clear that this is going to the police, that we, you know, I'll admit I hadn't read the thing, but does it say permit 4 officers or just?
Or it does specifically say 4 officers.
Okay.
Alderman Turner, my feelings are hurt. I can't believe you didn't read my work of art.
that was lovely, Matt. I was very impressed with it.
I'm okay with
For a
it.
second reading of bill number
Sounds good.
4380 by title only.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Donna, could you read the bill again, please?
Bill number 4380, an ordinance of the city of Lake St. Louis, Missouri, authorizing and directing the submission of a ballot proposition to the qualified voters of the city of Lake St. Louis, Missouri, to consider imposing a local use tax at the same rate as the local sales tax of the city of Lake St. Louis, Missouri for purchases from out-of-state vendors that exceed a total of $2,000 in a year.
Matt, that just shows that I have ultimate confidence in how you word something. I move for accept the second reading and assign the next ordinance number for bill number 4380.
Second.
Donna, roll call vote, please.
Alderman Potter,
Aye.
Alderman Bernard,
Aye.
Alderman Law,
Nay.
Alderman Turner,
Aye.
Alderman Torlina,
Aye.
Alderman Pellerito.
Aye.
Motion passes. Ordinance number 4167.
Do I have a motion for the first reading of bill number 4381 in title only?
Motion for the first reading of bill number 4381 by title only.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Donna, could you read the bill, please?
Bill number 4381, an ordinance amending the Lake St. Louis City Code, Chapter 115, Section 115.240, qualifications for city administrator.
Motion for the second reading of bill number 4381 by title only.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Donna, could you read the bill again?
Bill number 4381, an ordinance amending the Lake St. Louis City Code, Chapter 115, Section 115.240, qualifications for city administrator.
Motion to accept the second reading of bill number 4381 and assign the next ordinance number.
Second.
Donna, roll call vote, please.
Alderman Potter,
Aye.
Alderman Bernard,
Aye.
Alderman Law,
Aye.
Alderman Turner,
Aye.
Alderman Torlina,
Aye.
Alderman Pellerito.
Aye.
Motion passes. Ordinance 4168.
Do I have a motion for the first reading of bill number 4382 in title only?
Motion for the first reading of bill number 4382 by title only.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Donna, could you read the bill, please?
Bill number 4382, an ordinance appointing a city administrator and approving an employment agreement.
Motion for the second reading of bill number 4382 by title only.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Donna, could you read the bill again, please?
Bill number 4382, an ordinance appointing a city administrator and approving an employment agreement.
Motion to accept the second reading of bill number 4382 and assign the next ordinance in sequence.
Second.
Donna, roll call vote, please.
Alderman Potter,
Aye.
Alderman Bernard,
Aye.
Alderman Law,
Aye.
Alderman Turner,
Aye.
Alderman Torlina,
Aye.
Alderman Pellerito.
Aye.
Motion passes. Ordinance 4169.
Congratulations, George. Can we tell everybody now, Paul? Have you told staff?
Yeah, I think they all know.
They know.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, residents too. Although there are some that think George is getting a kickback from Meridian, but
Need some new shoes, George.
I'll go get some.
resolution number 11-16-21, a resolution authorizing the police department to accept the donation of a Weber grill and miscellaneous tools from Lowe's Home Center. Do I have a motion?
Motion to accept
Motion to
resolution.
approve is read. Motion to approve is read.
Get a second.
Okay.
Donna, roll call vote, please.
Alderman Potter,
Aye.
Alderman Bernard,
Aye.
Alderman Law,
Aye.
Alderman Turner,
Aye.
Alderman Torlina,
Aye.
Alderman Pellerito.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Resolution number 11-16-22, a resolution extending a moratorium to temporarily halt the acceptance and processing of new applications associated with the development or construction of new multifamily. Motion?
I
Motion to
move to
accept.
approve as read.
Second.
Second.
And a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Potter,
Aye.
Alderman Bernard,
Yay.
Alderman Law,
Aye.
Alderman Turner,
Aye.
Alderman Torlina,
Aye.
Alderman Pellerito.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Okay, board comments. We'll start with you, Gary Torlina.
Well, excuse me for all the computer problems tonight. I'm still looking at a blank screen and hearing half of what you guys say. But hope everybody has a nice Thanksgiving and stay safe at home by yourself.
Thank you.
That's it.
Mike?
I'm done.
Okay. Mike?
I have nothing. Stay safe,
Okay.
naturally.
Thanks. John?
I have nothing.
Karen?
Happy Thanksgiving, people,
You.
and stay safe.
Thank you. Gary Turner?
Well, if my wife and I find a place that we can eat for Thanksgiving, since nobody's coming home from our family, happy Thanksgiving. And stay safe.
Happy Thanksgiving.
My wife's not cooking though.
Okay. Jason?
I have nothing, Mayor.
Okay. Chief, I saw that, I think I saw you on. Yes, Chief?
Yep. No, I have no comments, Mayor. Thanks.
Okay. Renee?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Derek?
Nothing this evening. Thank you.
Boy. George?
I was going to keep it going and say no, but thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family too. Let's see. Paul?
Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have the best turkey you ever ate.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I ordered one from the farmer's market.
Ooh,
Yeah. I haven't gotten it yet, but I ordered one.
Could be a good one then.
Schnooks, all of, Schnooks has got a package for Gary.
Oh, yeah, one that they make, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
I make
Gerber-
it, yeah.
Pretty good.
My wife wants to go
You
out.
just pick up and eat. Mhm.
Don't forget Lewis.
Okay.
Oh, can't forget Lewis.
Oh. Louis, yes.
No comments tonight. Thank you, though.
Okay, sorry about that. Matt?
Thanksgiving, everybody. Be safe and enjoy as much of it as you can with your family.
You too.
Thanks, Matt. Donna?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Also, I think for those that, I think there's a list going around and people are trying to pick times for the ringing the bell for Salvation Army, which is that second Saturday in December. We will have a board meeting before that if we need to nail down times. I don't know if we have everything covered right now. I think I've seen a few of us give times that we're available, but I can be flexible. I just don't really want to do two shifts though, to be quite honest.
I said I'd do
you know,
any shift. Kathy, I'd do any shift that's open. I'm
Okay.
flexible this time.
Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Because I think the later one's open. I think I took the 4 to 6. I think there's a 6 to 8.
Yeah, I took the earlier one.
Okay, thanks. There's something I wanted to tell everybody. And this is kind of a decision I made probably about a year ago. My job has really, it's been tough. Things have changed, both with my job at Boeing and with social media and the expectations of this job as mayor. And it's a tough decision, but I feel I'm doing the right thing for myself, my husband, and hopefully the residents. I will not be seeking another term. I'm not going to be seeking a board position. I have the best board I could ask for, the best city staff I could ask for. So, and it has nothing to do, I had decided this before Paul. So if anyone's thinking it has something to do with Paul leaving, it doesn't, because I talked to Paul about this for probably close to a year. And, you know, a couple people may on the board know, I know some have tried to talk me out of doing this, but it's really difficult. And although Boeing's been good about letting me, you know, it's been easier this last year with meetings and we're virtual, so I'm not taking a third of my vacation time to be doing mayor's duties. There's just times, especially when things are going crazy, both at work and with the city, that I don't feel I'm doing it right by anyone, especially myself. So I wanted to get that out there. Filing is, there's still another meeting before then, that meeting in December. I believe it's a week from there, that Tuesday filing would start. But that way, if you or somebody you know is interested, this may give them time to be thinking about it, to get everything prepared for it. So and then I'm still going to be mayor until that person takes the realms in, I guess it would probably be sometime late April. We'd have to have a special meeting because I think typically the ballots aren't certified by that second week in meeting in April. So I'm still mayor and still plan to do everything I have been doing until that time. That's what I was voted to do. That's what I'm paid to do. So it's not like I'm sloughing off for the next 5 months, but wanted you guys to hear it first. And I will be calling in to staff meeting tomorrow to tell the rest of all staff that maybe aren't in the meeting tonight, but couldn't ask for a greater group. It's going to be tough. I mean, it's something hard to do, but I just thought, I feel like I'm chasing my tail a lot, and I just can't continue to do this. But it's been a great ride while I've done it. So,
well, Kathy, let me say that you've done a terrific job in your role as mayor, especially the part about you getting out and making all the meetings and talking to people about Lake St. Louis. You've done a terrific job in promoting the city. So much appreciated.
Yep.
Thanks, John.
Yep, I agree.
Thank you.
I agree,
Thanks.
Kathy. You've been so great to me over the last few years, helping me on the board, and thanks for everything you've done for me and for the city.
Thanks, Jason.
I still feel like you and Paul are yokoing the band here, but we will miss you quite a bit, Kathy. You've
Thank
done a
you.
tremendous job.
Hey, Kathy, we've known each other for several years now, and as you can understand when I say I totally understand why you're making the decision you are, because I've been there before.
Yes, I'm sure. Yep.
So does that mean you'll come back as an alderman like Gary Turner one day?
No.
Mike,
Or Mike Potter.
Or Mike Potter?
Not in the near future. It's not to say never, but not in the near future. Definitely not while I'm working. It's just it's just a lot. And like I said, I think expectations get to be more out there. And I know, you shouldn't let things bother you, but I know there are a lot of people that think I should be out there, not necessarily you guys, out there more than what I am doing. And I am one of the few mayors that does work full time. And I think that the other one that does is not going to be running again either. And then Forestel, but that's a small town. So when you only have a few hundred people, it might be a little bit easier to have a full-time job and be mayor, somebody like that. But that's been great though. But like I said, I'm still got 5 more months and plan to continue to do everything. This has kind of been a even though it maybe hasn't been as busy, it's kind of a letdown because you're not meeting all of the people. I'm talking to some people, but just getting out there and meeting all the businesses and all the residents at different meetings, it's kind of difficult, but just wanted everyone to hear it first for me. And I don't think at this point I'm not putting anything really out there on social media. If people start asking me questions, yeah, that's fine. And I guess people will know when they see I don't file. But then you'll have residents that probably don't know. Those probably a year from now think I'm still mayor. But just like people thought Ralph was still mayor a couple of years after he passed.
I wouldn't put anything out, in the newspaper.
No, I didn't. I wasn't going to. No.
Don't do that.
I said people will know when I'm not. When the filing's finished and my name isn't on there, they'll know.
Right.
So
You did a great job, Kathy. You cared more.
Thanks. Thanks all of you.
Yeah. I'm a big guy, Kathy. So you did the right job.
Mhm.
Took care of it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And you cared.
Thanks. I've had, like I said, I couldn't have done it without a good board and good staff to do it with. Thanks. And I don't think we don't have executive session tonight. So do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Opposed? Everybody have a great holiday.